Hello and welcome back to another video from the Complete Composer series, where I take a closer look at the plugins from Native Instruments Komplete Ultimate Collection. I will pick one of the many instruments and produce a quick song. Keep it simple, just explore the plugin a little bit to see if it fits my workflow and maybe even can become something I will use regularly. So today's instrument is going to be Ethereal Earth. It's supposed to be great for ambient and atmospheric soundscapes, something that I have been looking for actually. So maybe it was right in front of me all along. We'll find out. Just like Analog Dreams from the last episode, you can watch that one here. This one is from the Play series, which is all about intuitive controls and ready-to-use presets. You can choose 2 different samples from a library that you can then blend together. And for every preset, there is a range of creative effects that you can use to modulate the sound further. I am really curious what we are going to find here, so without any further ado, let's get into Cubase. Alright, so I've loaded up the Ethereal Earth instrument in Kontakt here, and I've already gone through some of the presets, and under the leads I found a preset called Resonant Wind, which I want to start working with, and I'm going to record something real quick. Okay, so based off of this G minor chord, I want to build a pad sound. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to look for presets, sounds that can add on to this and record them. Okay, so I've made my pad sound by layering 5 different sounds I've found in Ethereal Earth, 4 of which are presets that I really liked and that I think fit really well together. And the 5th is a sound that I created myself by searching for my own samples within the engine and putting them together. So it sounds like this. I think it has a really nice texture to it, and it sounds really interesting. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try to develop a structure, make it into a song, write some harmonies, and I'll see you when I'm done. Well, so I have made this twice as long now, and I added a couple of simple chords, a short progression, and I want to make this part like a build-up to where it breaks down after here. And for this I'm going to look for a couple more sounds in Ethereal Earth so I can add some more elements to it. So for this plug, I found this Lush Plugs preset, which has a Cora, and I changed the other sample and tweaked the effects a little bit so it sounds a little bit nicer. And then I layered it with another preset, and here I just turned down the cutoff and up the echo, so it's just adding another percussive layer, and together it sounds like this. Really, really nice, I think. So now I have all the basic elements together for this song to work, I think. I will do a little bit more arranging, maybe record another element here and there before I add additional instruments and layers on top. Okay, I think that sounds really great. Fits the sound really well that I was going for. So I think I'm gonna stick with that. Great, so now that I have all these elements created with Ethereal Earth, I will add some additional instruments, some more layers and transitions to make it a full song, and I'll see you when I'm done with that. Alright, I'm done with this song now. I've kept it really simple. Just added a couple of layers to flesh out some parts of the song and give it a little bit more structure. So basically I started by adding 2 layers of strings and 1 layer of brass, both of which come from the Symphony series libraries. And they are just there to add a little bit of texture and harmonic content for the middle section of the song, right here. And those run through a reverb in Guitaric and an instance of RC48. I really love this reverb plugin, it's great. The next thing I did is I added a tam-tam from the Symphony series percussion library and some risers from Rise and Hit to just spice up the transitions a little bit. They sound like this. They also run through the reverb. And the last thing I did is I recorded some guitars to add to the pad from Ethereal Earth and the string layers. I just added these on top for some interesting texture and harmony. Yeah, so basically that's all I did for this track. I tried to retain the atmospheric and ambient character of what I produced with Ethereal Earth, so I really did not want to add too much on top. So I struggled a bit to write music quickly with Ethereal Earth as the main instrument, mainly because I'm not really comfortable writing music that is ambient. I'm probably just too impatient. However, the way this plugin works and how approachable it is with all the presets and its simplicity, I feel like it definitely made it easier for me to come up with ideas. It has some really inspiring sounds, and the limited options of modulation that are given definitely helped me focus on composing instead of questioning my sound choices over and over again. For what I am doing, I don't feel like Ethereal Earth is an instrument I would necessarily build a song around, more like a spice that I'll add to a composition to apply texture, maybe contrast, or just some ambience. For that, I think it works great and I'll definitely use it again. So that's it for this video. If you want to know more and maybe get some behind the scenes, make sure to follow me on Instagram. Also, if you don't want to miss the next episode, subscribe to this channel. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I will make sure to answer them. I'll now play the full song for you. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching and see you next time. Bye.